welcome to Billington Stewart. My name's Steve and I'm the official product tester here at Billington Stewart, and today we're going to have a look at an in-depth analysis and unboxing video for the M8S Plus Android TV box. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the box here and reveal the contents to you. Obviously this is how the box will arrive to you on your doorstep. Now inside we've got the M8S Plus, and then just underneath, if we go inside, we've got the user manual, you've got the power pack, HDMI cable, and the remote control. So, just fold that away. There we are. So, there's the device and its contents. Now, a few key features about this device then. So it can support up to 4K video playback. So if you've got any 4K videos, movies, TV shows, anything like that at all that you've got on a USB stick or anything, you can plug those straight in, use the built-in media software and play those straight back. Obviously as long as your TV does support 4K. It can support up to 1080p full HD streaming, so for all your internet searches on YouTube, or if you're using Kodi, that sort of thing, you can stream up to full 1080p on this device. You've also got the quad-core Cortex A9 2GHz CPU inside, so a powerful chipset. It's got 2GB of DDR3 RAM. Again, that is something which, if you're looking at other devices that have only got 1GB of RAM, I'd certainly look to upgrade that and get yourself a device with 2GB, because it just helps things run that a little bit more smoothly. There's less waiting time. It does really serve a great purpose. There's 8GB of internal storage, if you're downloading things and bits and pieces like that. It runs Android 5.1 Lollipop. That's great because it's got a few additional security features and stuff for your privacy settings to Android 4.4 KitKat. It runs the octa-core Mali 450 GPU. Also supports dual-band Wi-Fi. Now this is something which I would like to go into a little bit more detail. Dual-band Wi-Fi is really quite important when looking to run a streaming device or something like this. Simply because with the amount of personal electronic devices that you may have in your home, that signal could become quite conflicted, but as it runs two different signals, it can often help improve signal strength from your home internet hub to the device. Also supports Bluetooth 4.0 if you want to transfer any data from a personal electronic device onto here using Bluetooth. Also supports 3D. If you've got yourself a 3D TV and you've got the glasses, you can also use this to play 3D movies, TV shows, YouTube clips, all that sort of stuff. If we open it up and just have a look inside, we can show you the different ports. You can see on the outside there, M8S Plus. You've got this, the LED indicator there on the front is red or blue depending on whether it's on or off. If we head round to the back, you can see that you've got two USB ports. You've got the HDMI port, you've got the gigabit Ethernet port. Now this, again, if you've got the means and capabilities of doing this, running an Ethernet cable from your device into your internet hub will give you a much stronger signal, much more secure signal than using the Wi-Fi. But you can get by with Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is fine, but if you really want to, if you're looking at a big file or something you're looking to try and watch, the gigabit Ethernet will be able to give you a better signal strength on that. You've also got the power supply, and you've also got the digital audio, the optical cable there. So that's the main feature of the device. Obviously you can see you've got the remote control there with a few additional little features on it to help support an Android device, the power pack, the HDMI cable, and if you do need any further assistance, obviously you can look in and refer to the manual. Now what I'm going to go and do now is just plug this device into my TV, have a look at it, show you some of the key features, go have a look into Kodi as well. Kodi is pre-installed on this device, so there's no need to worry there, and we'll show you a few different bits and pieces. Thank you. So hello everyone and welcome back. I've just fired up the M8S Plus Android box running Android 5.1 Lollipop. So this is the screen that you're presented with when you first turn on your device. As you can see, you've got online video on there, you've got apps, you've got local, you've got settings, you've got music and also recommended. So There's if we just go ahead and have a look into settings real quick. For those of you that have used Android 5.1 before, you'll notice that this is all very familiar to you. Going into network, for instance, you can go and connect to your Wi-Fi, or your Ethernet will be automatically recognised if you've got one of those plugged in. Display settings, the one really that we're going to have a look at is screen position. Just make sure that the screen, just click zoom in and zoom out and make sure that all four corners of the screen are where you want them to be. So that'll keep doing that, and just zooming in and zooming out as such. So make sure that your screen's completely fitting, make sure you're getting everything and all the content that you want. Also with the apps, now all the apps will come up on here. Effectively all you want to do for this really is something that's quite a good tip. If something doesn't work, you just hit the menu button, go back to the main screen, you know, if it's freezing or something, click onto it, and then you just go down and you can force close it. Now Kodee's not open, so it won't say force stop because it's not running at the moment, but you can just force stop it on this section here, and then you can just go back and reboot it. Now if we go into apps, you can see there's a few different ones all installed on here. You've got the app installer, so if you find a .apk file online on your computer, you can download it, put it onto a memory stick, plug the memory stick in, run the app installer and download apps that way. Obviously, as I mentioned, Kodee is all installed on there, film on TV, you've got the Miracast, Mobdro, the 4K movie player which is built into the device, Netflix is already pre-installed, you've got Showbox, the Play Store, and also YouTube as well. So with the Play Store, you just click on it, open it up, put in your details, and that is all set up and ready for you. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and hit the menu button and see if I can open up Kodee. So Kodee on this device has already got a few add-ons already pre-installed directly from the manufacturer. Now, you know, there's a couple of bits and pieces in there, you know, bits that I would recommend, bits that I wouldn't recommend, but effectively this is the sort of thing that you'd get if you was buying one directly online from someone who had just put a few add-ons on there and left you to it. Now this is something you want to try and avoid when buying an Android box, and it's not something that I personally recommend, but these come directly like this from the manufacturer. So if you want to leave it at this, you're most certainly welcome to. If you want to customise it yourself, Kodee's there for you to be completely customised. What I'd recommend though is something called the Aries Wizard, which I'll go into at the end of this video. The Aries Wizard is absolutely brilliant because it has a whole host of builds that are all there, ready, available and maintained 24/7 to give you the best content, the best add-ons, and to keep everything all in tune. It only takes a couple of seconds to download, and I'll show you that at the end of this video. But you know, if you want to go into system, go into settings, start customising your own skin, you can perfectly well to do that. If you're not quite sure how to do all of this, as I say, hold out for the Aries Wizard. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the Aries Wizard. I'm not going to go into the full installation. You know, that can be done once you purchase the product. There's a full blog on our website that you can go and refer to download it. But it does literally take seconds to do. Very, very easy, very simple, and the step-by-step guide that we've got is completely foolproof. So if we go on to programs, once you've downloaded it and put it in, it'll be in program add-ons, and you just click on the Aries Wizard. Once you've got that, it'll have a look, make sure it checks for updates and stuff like that, and then it will just start up. So as I mentioned before, it's maintenance really. This does everything for you. There's no real reason to worry about whether the add-ons are going to go on and off, or if a build needs updating, that sort of thing. This is all done for you. So you can click on it at the top. You see you've got browse builds, browse add-ons, maintenance, backup, tweaks. You know, if you're not clued up on what to do with an Android device, this makes it so very simple to install builds to Kodee. For example, if you click on builds and just go down, you've got the Aries Wizard build, you've got Pulse, Apollo, Fire TV, Guru. All of these basically are just on there, and at a click of a button, all you do is simply click install. Now, with this, on the right hand side, you can see total downloads 83,000 this week, 13,000 downloads. Pulse, over 2 million downloads. These are really good, really well maintained builds that use very popular add-ons, and it's all done at the click of a button. So simple. It's, you know, it's just not worth buying something where someone's pre-installed a build onto it and then you have to worry about it, when this is a completely free download and you can have a look and just go straight into it. So say if I wanted the Pulse build, pick one that you want. So there's a couple of different versions on there, but if you just went Pulse CCM and then clicked on install, it just install it for you. All the add-ons will be on there, and it takes a couple of minutes for it just to download. You'll then turn the device on and off again, and away you go. All the popular add-ons are on there. As I say, absolutely fantastic. If you wanted to personally build it yourself, then obviously using the bits and pieces at the top of the toolbar, you can go ahead and just browse add-ons. So video add-ons, program add-ons, repositories. You know, if you know what you're doing, again, an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Maintenance and other bits and pieces as well. But that is everything on the Aries Wizard. As I say, you'll get the links to our website once you've completed your purchase. You can go ahead and have a look exactly how to download the Aries Wizard. Very simple. Leave it to the professionals. They maintain all of this on a 24/7 basis. Why even bother looking at trying to build it yourself or having pre-installed builds that are more than likely going to go wrong and over time won't be maintained as well as these guys will be able to do it. Thank you very much for listening. On behalf of all the team here at Bennington Stewart, we would like to thank you for watching this video. If you have any problems, questions or queries, please don't hesitate to get in touch via Facebook or Twitter. Or alternatively, if you'd like to find out more about the products we offer, you can find full-length reviews, hints, tips and tutorials on our website, www.billingtonstewart.co.uk/blog. Thanks again for watching.